Paul is with us. Paul is in Jacksonville, Florida. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Hey, Dave. How are you? Very exciting to finally be talking to you.
You too. How can we help?
Well, here's the thing. So I am 4 months away from being debt-free, and I have zero. I'm 55 years old, and I have zero for retirement. I come out of a bad divorce and had to pay a lot of debt, and so, but I'm 4 months away. And my question is what's the best thing for me to do? I mean, to invest money, I have no idea.
Okay. Well, what we're going to teach you to do is to be debt-free. Then your next goal is to have your emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then once you've done that, you start investing 15% of your income into retirement. Do you own a home?
No, I do not.
Okay. Are you planning on buying a home?
Well, it's kind of a funny thing. I got remarried, and the woman, the love of my life, who I got married to, she owns her home. So that's where I am.
Okay. Well, we are married, and we have a paid-for house.
Right.
Okay. Cool. That's a pretty good deal you got there.
Well, right. Well, it's not as cut and dry as that, but.
Well, let me. Have y'all combined your finances, Paul? Because you're using a lot of her and I statements here, like we got separate things going on.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She was married before, and obviously I was married before. And when we went into the relationship, she wanted a prenup, so that's what we did. Or that's what I did, and
that does not prohibit you from working together to live your dreams.
Yes, sir.
A prenup does not make you roommates.
Well, and that is the word that I used with her one time. We had gotten into a discussion of that, and she has it in her head that she wants to keep it this way, and because she said there's no upside for me if we combine everything, and because I'm self-employed and she makes a lot more money than I do.
Okay. I think you're going to struggle to build wealth.
Yes, sir.
Because
yes, sir.
Not working together is essential. It's one of the data points that we see with families that become wealthy is they work together, and they overcome the wounds and the hurts of the past in order to do that. And you're either going to, it's up to you. You can do it or not do it. But I'm just telling you that everything we know about what we do says that couples that work together have a much higher probability of living their dreams because they are sharing their dreams.
And this is not just financial. Like, I mean, I hear it in his voice, Dave. Like, this is, whether it's because she's been hurt from her past marriage and she wants to protect herself in this new one, but there is some distrust, not even just at the financial level, that is, I think, playing out in the finances. And to me, that's worth digging into, Paul, with a counselor or however you guys want to go about it. It's not just about the numbers and who manages which account and who has savings or paid for house. It's like, if y'all can't be a team in a marriage, that's a bigger problem than having separate bank accounts. I would say, aside from the obvious financial benefit that Dave has already talked about, I would dig into that, because even hearing it in your voice, it sounds a lot of like her and me, and we're very separate type of language, and that's a little bit concerning to me.
It's but aside from that, the answer to your overall question is you start investing since you don't have a house payment, and I'm guessing that you're not having to support kids in college, or you would have mentioned that. Then you're down to you have taken the shortest path to building your own nest egg, which is to become debt free. And so normally we would put you at baby step 4 after this, but you don't have a house payment, so really you're at baby step 7. And so once you get your emergency fund in place, you're going to max out all retirement that you can get your hands on. Max out a Roth IRA with a SmartVestor Pro, max out your 401k at work, or you said you're self-employed, you look at a simple IRA there or a SEP, depending on your situation. SmartVestor Pro can help you with both of those. So depending on your income, you can really chunk a bunch of money away quickly. And you'd be amazed how big a nest egg in 10 years from 55 to 65 that you can build now that you don't have any payments, and you can focus on that and concentrate on that. It will be much more efficient and have a higher probability of winning if you'll go ahead and deal with the issues in the relationship as well that Christy's talking about. Just, again, we do not see people winning at this. So let me just back up, folks, from this, because it feels like I've done this twice already in this hour. Haven't I?
Similar
Yeah,
question.
Feels like that. When we studied the millionaires, over 10,000 of them, and we did in-depth research and surveying and questioning of them, one of the things that came out of that, a lot of things that came out of that were not a surprise. And this was not a surprise. But what was a surprise was how high the percentages were of spouses working together, sharing the dream. One of them's not dragging the other one along. One of them's not, you're not treating their household separately. We work together. We achieve our goals together. We set big dreams. We both dream. We both fight to get there. And that unity, the power of that unity, was apparent in very high percentages.
Yeah.
In the number of millionaires that we researched, over 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
And so it's not like the data is inconclusive. It's conclusive.
Right.
And so can you do it without working with your spouse? Yeah, you can do it. But 80% of the people that make it don't they work together.
Right.
And so and they credit their spouse as one of the reasons that they are able to get the thing done. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.